Hey, hey, hello, hello, hey. Welcome in for what I hope is going to be a nice, cozy, lo-fi video for you today. I'm filming directly on my trusty Pixel phone with no fancy mic at all. It's all just the phone mic and video today, so we'll see how this goes. It's been a really long time since I last did anything lo-fi on my phone. And so today I have these two cozy fall magazines that I'm going to be flipping through today. And they've got lots of nice imagery and pictures and food and landscapes and things like that. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. And I've also got my trusty ear pick so that I can do a little bit of letter tracing or just tracing of different parts of the pictures in these magazines. Just for some tracing tingles. For you today. It's been so long since I've done something like this. And I haven't done one with a magazine flip through before, but this is actually one of my favorite triggers. I love the sound of these like glossy pages, just kind of the flipping and all of that. So I don't know anything about these two magazines. I actually got them over a month ago when I was looking for magazines that I wanted to use for this video. But then I just kind of kept procrastinating. So I don't know too much about these publications, but this of course is Victoria magazine, and this is BHG, or Better Homes and Gardens. So I'm not familiar with either of them, but with this one in particular, I noticed that it has a lot of really nice pictures and not a ton of ads in this one, so I thought that would be nice to flip through. This one also has some really beautiful pictures, a few more kind of ad type things, so I will do my best to skip past those, okay? I'll do my best. But I picked up this one because, you know, Mr. Darcy's estate is on the front cover, and I thought that was pretty great because can you believe it's been 20 years since the Keira Knightley version of Pride and Prejudice? That's crazy. So we've got lots of really beautiful like calligraphy fonts in this one, which I thought was kind of nice. I won't read too much of the text that we see on each page. I'm mostly just going to be looking at the pictures. Okay. And I'll skip past these ads as well. We're just going to take a look at the pictures together, and I hope it's cozy for you. Okay. Try to do some tapping and nice page turning sounds as much as I can. I actually considered like waterlogging these so that the page turning was like extra crunchy. But let's start here. This one's got some pretty calligraphy that we can trace, so It says taking tea. T A K I N G T E A, taking tea. And we've got this lovely little sitting room by a fireplace, and looks like some needlepoint as a hobby. Love that idea. I've never done needlepoint before, but oh, and here is just the most elegant tea sets and little biscuits, and we did like a very sort of homemade version of this throughout the summer with our friends. We had lots of tea parties. We got a little British tea set. It's not quite as fancy as what we see here, but it was really fun to have tea parties with friends over the summer. It was really pretty. Ooh. And we've got In Royal Footsteps. So this one says the surrounding area of London, like most great cities, unfurls in a patchwork quilt of neighborhoods, each with its own distinct rhythm and character. Among its most enchanting boroughs is Richmond upon Thames, a riverside retreat where centuries-old dwellings and blooming gardens await. R O Y A L, Royal Footsteps. Gorgeous. Look at all the interiors. I also just love the look of this magazine upon a quick flip through, just because of how ornate everything is. I'm a huge fan of how all of this looks, even though I would never decorate my own dwelling in this style. It's very extra, but I think it's really pretty to look at. Riverboats and estates. Ooh. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, intricate detailing in this room. And this one has some more cursive on it for us here. So let's trace this. I think if we go this way, A R T I S. Kind of did that wrong. T S. The artists. P A L A T E. The artist's palette, drawing inspiration from the works of a renowned 19th century English romantic painter, we bring to the art studio in an afternoon tea evocative of brushstrokes from long ago. I really love photographs that are in this like really dark and moody sort of style. There's this person I've followed on Instagram for a long time that has a very similar style of photography. I love it. Tea sandwiches. Lovely. Tarts and cakes. Some of these pages feel a bit more matte rather than glossy. House of Stone and Spirit. This one, it appears, is in Scotland. Gorgeous. Sometimes it's just nice to flip through quickly and look at the photos and be doing something else in the background too. I like that magazines are easy to sort of enjoy casually. You can pick them up and set them down at any time. And here we are at Mr. Darcy's estate. So we'll read this. 20 years ago, a film crew descended upon the regal grounds of one of England's most enchanting estates, forever entwining it with a classic literary romance. Now, as the pastoral landscape ripples with the crisp colors and energy of autumn, celebrations in honor of the movie's special anniversary abound. This is BEING being Pemberley. Gorgeous. I was actually in England last year, and I had bookmarked on Google Maps where Mr. Darcy's estate is, but unfortunately we weren't staying very close and weren't passing through that exact area, but we did get to go to the Temple of Apollo, which is in a sort of garden estate outside, like a little bit of a drive from Stonehenge. So we were able to go there, which is where Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy have their very famous argument in the rain. It was awesome. Gorgeous. This is such a beautiful fall image. Lots of orange going on there. I think it's perfectly appropriate to keep your house decorated with pumpkins well into November, even though Halloween is over. I'm one of those people that doesn't really like to set up for Christmas until December 1st, so I'm trying to hang on to all of this fall imagery for all of November, even though so many places have already started decorating for Christmas. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. This is gorgeous too, this little dining area. Ooh, and I love these roses that are orange. I love roses so much, and I prefer ones that aren't pink or red. I love the orange. Ooh, that is a fancy tea room. Beautiful. And I believe this is actually a train that you can take, I guess, through the Highlands. Very, very ornate. Poetic beginnings. But yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised with how many images were prioritized in this magazine. There's some writings, of course, but it just felt like more of a genuine sort of picture book rather than just a bunch of ads, which I feel like are really common in magazines these days. An autumnal. So pretty. Did you ever have a magazine subscription when you were younger, or do you have one now? I really, really wanted one when I was younger. Ooh, this page is so pretty. I really wanted a magazine subscription. I just loved the idea of getting something pretty to flip through on a regular basis, but I never got to do that. So I've been debating if I should sign up for one now that I'm an adult. Gorgeous. Those look so good. Oof. This looks like a very spring / autumn vibe almost, which is kind of cool because those seasons don't touch, so I like that. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. Very nice. Very cozy. Ode to Literary Legacy. This one says, this was formerly the residence of Jane Austen's beloved brother. Very fancy. Oof. Yeah, I love all of this kind of stuff, but I would never decorate like this. But I love to look at photos of them. Places that are decorated like that. And I think we're coming towards the end of this magazine. It's some more, a few more photos. Ooh, there's a recipe index, and if you'd like to take any pictures for those. And then just a few ads at the back. So that's Victoria magazine. I was, not optimistic from the cover because it's just kind of a old-fashioned design in my opinion, but I really like the photography in this one. So now let's take a look at Better Homes and Gardens. Cozy lives here, so when I saw that, I was like, all right, maybe this will have the right vibe for this kind of video. Let's skip past some ads first. Ooh, very, very colorful, funky game room. Some hockey and table tennis. Oh, this was the page that I remember seeing when I was at the store trying to choose a magazine. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty epic. So this was a October issue, so this was obviously for Halloween themed things, but I love the photography of these fancy drinks. Poison apple sour, cranberry zombie mocktail. Ooh, magic matcha boba lattes. Nice. Ooh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I really have been loving like orange and this really deep blue together lately. I just think it's so, I don't know how to describe it. I think they just go really well together. And with these beige ones, I think it looks really pretty. Good nights. Good nights. Good nights. This one has more ads, it seems, but some of these interiors are very nice. Oh, this spread is quite nice. Coffee and cream. Let's trace this one. Okay. COFFEEEANT. CREAM. Italian roast. Coffee and cream. Are these like paint colors? Oh yeah, this is a Benjamin Moore thing. Oh my goodness. So Italian roast is this color. This color is whipped cream. Oh, this one's Bear Paint. This one's Valspar. This one's Benjamin Moore. I see. Almond Roca, Coffee Date, Crisp Linen. Very pretty. And cute little latte at the top there. Ooh, cinnamon ad, but those look incredible. And there's some recipes here for pumpkin spice caramel popcorn and an apple cider mocktail. If you want to screenshot that. Oof, those look so yummy. Bakery style muffins with crumble topper. Those look so good. I wonder what this drizzle is. There's the base, there's a vanilla latte one, a brown sugar oat latte, and cherry chai latte. Those all sound incredible. Incredible. This one definitely has more ads to skip past. But I do like the layout of this magazine. And some of those big, like, full spread pictures are just really nice. This is a cooking section. I love skillets so much. This looks amazing. Cowboy potatoes. delicious. Ooh, cowboy skillet cookie. What? Hit the trail. S'mores. Ah, there's a new campfire dessert in town. All the classic cowboy cookie flavors, oatmeal, chocolate chips, pecans, and coconut, are baked into a skillet to please a crowd. Slice into wedges or set out a pile of spoons and let everybody dig in. Man, that looks incredible. This is a very lofty, luxurious interior, but very cozy looking. I used to really like looking at interior design magazines as well, but I don't know of any really good ones these days. I haven't checked. This headboard is kind of interesting. These are so interesting. Oh, the page sounds kind of nice like that. Oof. Incredible. Look at this. Apricot halva morning buns. It's this one. My goodness. And cardamom brown butter blondies. Oh, blondies are so good. Look at how the swirls are just so delectable looking. Incredible. Hopefully they gave some of these to the photographer after they took all these photos. So delectable looking. Oof, here we go. Now we're getting to the good stuff. The baked goods. The baked goods. So chocolate ginger marble cookies is over here. And this looks incredible. Lemon matcha marble cake. Jeez. Looks so good. Pistachio cranberry pinwheels. Oof. And Nutella pumpkin spice bars. That's ridiculous. Those look so good. There's recipes for these too. Let's do a little trace here because this lettering is nice. S O F T A S A B R E E Z E soft as a breeze. Inspired by the Cape Cod surroundings, the landscape designer creates a serene garden reminiscent of the dunes. Gorgeous. This is very tranquil. That would feel very zen. Okay, here's the good stuff. Okay, so there's those apricot morning buns, the blondies, the marble cookies. So here you go. If you want to screenshot that, go for it. Here, I'll make sure it's focused. There you go. I am not a talented baker, so I will be asking my roommate to make all of these for me. And there we've got that lemon matcha marble cake and the pistachio cranberry pinwheels and the Nutella pumpkin spice bars and that whiskey butter cowboy thing and other cowboy stuff. The casserole potatoes and the cookie. Oh, and then here's all the drink recipes as well. There you go. If you want to try any of these, you can just take a screenshot. And I think there's just a few more ads and things at the end here. And there we go. That is Better Homes and Gardens. I like this one. Definitely more ads in this one, which I did appreciate about Victoria with more full spread pictures, but I think this one, wins on baked goods for sure. I think the cover of this is really pretty too. Do you remember from both magazines, do you have a favorite image that you saw? Anything that stood out to you? If I think of just what comes to mind first, I think I would go with this one as my favorite image. I think it was somewhere here. Just check. Oh, yes, this one. I think this would be my favorite. Just because that dark blue and orange is just really speaking to me right now. I don't know what that's about, but good night. And I think this is a nice page to end the video on too. To say good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm really glad that you stopped by and gave it a chance with the lo-fi video that is a little different than usual. Let me know if you like this kind of thing, because I love doing magazine flip-throughs and I'd be very happy to do something like this again. But I hope you get some incredible sleep later and that this was a nice cozy distraction for the moment. Good night. Good night.